time here. Okay. If we're going to pull posterior on the bottom side, so we're treating the bottom side, sacral base. We're going to pull them into a little bit of flexion. We're going to set them up just like we do in the lumbar spine all the way through L5. And now you spend all your life in here with the lumbar spine, but this one is you need the flat part of your forearm, and we're on the top side of the sacrum. Okay, so you have to be off of the pelvis, off of the top ilium, otherwise you're doing more of a lumbar technique. So you got to get way deep in here, and it's here, right here. So get the forearm, and one easy way to do it is you put your forearm in neutral, and then you twist your forearm to get a nice lock like that. Okay, so that's the gap from the bottom side. On the top side, we're fixing 5 on the bottom side, we're fixing S2 on the top side. You need to be well in front of that trochanter. Okay, you need to be way up here to get that moment. And when we look at the difference between the bottom side and the top side, if we're on the bottom side, we have a little more amplitude and we can generate a little more power. So if you need more power, you can do the bottom side. If you're on the top side, you don't need power, you need speed. Okay, the top side is all about speed, okay? But you need to be in the axis so that you get the top side of joint from the front off of that ASIS.
What's kind of the direction of that? Is it?
The top side?
Yeah.
Once you're here and fixed, it is, I don't know what Fred said, I'd consider it a bending moment. Okay, so we're on the ilium and we're on the front side, and you're going to go down, so you're doing this, okay? You're doing this. So once you've got it fixated, it would be towards my right foot. Okay, and you just have to be really fast with that one. But it requires less force generation. So they're different, you know, so different skill sets on your speed technique. So I don't actually think they're much different in terms of what you're treating, actually. It's going to go posterior, top side, posterior, back side, or gapping if you have. These are gapping, so they'd fix anything, but they're not the easiest gapping. They're not as easy as the 2 we did yesterday. But these are good. These are the ones that would help coming in. Now on your belly one more time, and with your leg off. Now on this one, you can't leave this leg. You guys couldn't see because I guess the leg was over here, but a lot of you are leaving this leg in extension. We need this ilium into posterior rotation. So that knee has to be fairly up, but we need it flat. So you can't be back here. And I know it feels weird to get behind somebody's leg, so you can wait till the last minute to do that. But heel of your hand on that on the same side, base of the sacrum, and the PSIS of the other side. But when you start here, it always is squishy. Okay, the purpose of the hamstring is once I lean, push back into my leg, and relax, as soon as that hamstring, now I have a barrier. So you need to do that knee thing. Okay, I know it feels a little weird. You can get off their leg or lean in off their leg afterwards. It's not a thrust of the ilium. I mean, you could thrust the ilium into posterior rotation, but we have easier ones that we showed you yesterday. This is not the easiest one. So it is compression with my left hand, but we're looking at right hand. Okay, right hand along that. All right, so get that nice and tight, but that's why we're using that hamstring, because of that, to get to the end of that barrier.